I hope it's 30.7 gigs, so I hope.
Oh, I didn't update. Shit. Oh, so I saw Decker on Saturday.
I thought he moved to North Carolina, Lauren told me today.
Or South Carolina.
Oh, South Carolina.
He was moving that day, and he wanted to give me my amp back.
Huh.
Yeah. So,
What awaits him in South Carolina? Does he have a job lined up down there or something?
I guess he got a job, but I guess Angie's family lives down there now or something.
That's cool. Good for him.
Yeah. This might take a while.
How long is it saying for you?
It doesn't give me a time. Oh, I guess you can open it to see what time it gives you, huh?
Did you see my snake game yet, Jeff?
No.
Here, look on my... here, actually, I'll just stream it to... Discord. Alright, streaming in Discord.
I'm watching it.
Alright, so it's basically Legend of Zelda meets Snake. And you eat these fruits and you become longer and you can switch to your other head. And the whole idea of it is it's one giant map, and like you get super long to where you're all over the fucking map, becoming an obstacle for yourself. This would have been.
And if you run into yourself, do you die?
You don't die. You just
Or
can't
you just
pass
get in the
yourself.
way?
You just get in the way. I haven't decided what happens if you, for example, if I was pretend there was a, like a here. I actually wonder what does happen because I don't think I've programmed anything for it yet. I may have programmed it to automatically go back to the last save point, but if, for example, oh wait, no, I need one more. If, for example, I was to eat, so right now if I get long and then let's see, will I be able to block myself here? And then I eat this, and I'm gonna run into myself, I'll automatically turn a direction that I can't see it there, I'm not quite long enough, but I'll automatically turn a direction that I can turn. But if there's no direction to turn, I don't know what should happen. Right now, I guess you just go into the wall. But
you can always switch to your other head.
You can always switch to your other head, but like what should happen? Like, should you just not eat your character? Just not eat the thing, because I can't have you growing through walls. That's rice territory for cheating.
Yeah.
But my original thought was your head would just explode. And then you would start back at the last screen that you were, at. I have a bunch of tiles too. I'll have to put my guy back over where all my tiles are. This is going to be the starting area, but... yeah, I made a bunch of... the other mechanic is... I forgot to show this down the bottom, but... the other mechanic is I have like a Kirby suck, and I can suck things in and eat them.
Oh, cool.
Then I can swallow them and move them back and forth between my heads.
Send them to the other side.
Yeah, so that's my inventory.
That's cool.
And I'm going to allow basically anything in the game that's not these fruits, anything that can be interacted with, I want to be able to be swallowed. So,
That's cool.
One of the earliest puzzles, I think, is going to be you have to swallow a fairy and spit it out somewhere else to get it to do something, like grow a crop or something like that. I don't have all the animations in yet for the spitting and everything, but the basics are there. I drew some sprites. I have some graves. I have some little graves up here. And I have some different kinds of like trees and stuff. I have that dead tree. These trees.
So, what is the benefit of eating the
So, for example,
fruit?
at first I thought maybe it would be your health. But then I thought if the main challenge of the game is you getting in your way, people are just gonna get hit on purpose, and I don't want that.
Yeah.
So now my thought is that it'll be they'll just be puzzles you have to be long to solve. Like I thought about one where like, you know, there's a bunch of water and you have to have one head out of the water to be able to breathe, right? So you have to get a certain length to be able to like get this head to this island and then take over with the other head and get it to another island and
I gotcha.
so on. And then I think the dungeons will all rely on you like snaking yourself into a very specific pattern to get to beat them. The real problem with this design though is like it's open world by nature, and I have to design, you know, there's gonna be times when I have to design a puzzle or something where I don't know how long the person's going to be. So I thought about having like Metroidvania style power-ups that will allow for you to sometimes get shorter again. Like I thought about one called when I'm not sure I'm still going to do this, but originally I was like, okay, the idea is
What if you make the fruit a Mario Odyssey style star resource that unlocks shit and let you progress?
Who said that?
I can't hear you anymore.
Sorry, that's Dave said. What if you make the fruit a Mario Odyssey style star resource that unlocks shit and lets you progress? A Mario Odyssey style star resource. I'm not super familiar. I mean, I played Mario Odyssey. I beat it, but I don't remember what the like as in it's a gatekeeping force to keep you out of certain areas. Well, anyway, but what I was saying
like
is
there are tones of moons or shines or whatever.
Yeah.
Tons.
Something like that. But like I had thought about a move that you like a Metroidvania style power up that was going to be called self-harm, that where you could like bite yourself in half basically and then sprout a new head from your new ass, I guess. And I'd have areas where I knew that the player had to have exactly this much length to get in there, and then they would lock behind him or something, so I would know going into those areas. I thought maybe about those being the dungeons, that you know, that maybe to get it to even enter certain dungeons or certain areas of the map, you would have to have an exact size. I could design a puzzle around you being an exact size, and then the door locking behind you, so I'd know exactly how long you were in each area of the dungeon.
Yeah.
I still don't 100% understand what you're saying, though, Dave. You're saying there are tons of moons or shines or whatever. Yeah, I plan on there being lots and lots of fruit, just laying all over the place with little puzzles to get to it. Not unlike Mario Odyssey. Make the fruit Mario Odyssey style resource that unlocks shit and lets you progress.
Basically what you're saying.
Okay.
So, welcome to On the Level, a video series in which I play excellent video game stages alongside the designers who made them. For this episode, I played through the Clockwork Mansion while talking to level designer Dana Nightingale.
I've
She
seen
was
Mark
responsible
Brown's
for
face.
planning out the mansion's layout and its game.
Oh no?
I never wanted to. I never wanted to. Now I have.
Dana Nightingale.
Who is that?
She was
I don't know who that is.
Game Maker Toolkit guy.
Yeah.
responsible for planning out the mansion's layout and its gameplay beats using flowcharts and prototypes. Also on the call was David
Not
DiGiacomo,
at
the
all what I
level's art-
pictured. I was picturing, let's see. Who is the guy I'm thinking of? There's this very specific guy I'm thinking of. Maybe the Yogscast British guy. Not the heavier
I don't
one.
know what either of them look like.
I was picturing him to look like this. The guy with the glasses in that one.
But he doesn't look like that, is what you're saying?
Not at all.
No.
He's shaggy and he's redheaded actually.
The initial idea is the clockwork is immediately hostile, but that's such an overwhelming thing to do to the player immediately. So what I wanted to do to let the player focus on the drama of the moment and giving them a chance to look at the clockwork soldier was to start it off as non-hostile. And of course the trouble was that 80% of the players would just hide already. They would assume that it's hostile. We actually decided to let that work. So if you do hide and the clockwork soldier doesn't see you, Jindosh will start to say hello, anyone there?
I don't take this the wrong way, Chris, but did you or Nico draw that house that's in Discord?
And then you
I
can
did.
continue
Looks
through the
good.
map
It looks-
in
yeah,
that
that's
perfect
shading
stealth
and
run.
stuff, so-
Sometimes you have to see how
think
players are
it looks
actually
good.
reacting, and rather than just fighting against it, you have to just go with it and say,
Yeah, it looks better in the
The Vlambeer.
with the Lambert thing on it, yeah. Can't decide if I want to do it from that angle or from a Link to the Past where you can see the top of it but the geometry kind of doesn't make sense.
You can see all sides, but your characters.
Because where the two parts of the roof come together on the, I could start extending it back from this corner and this corner, so there'd be a little square shape and a little sloping edge on either side. But I don't know if I need that. I do another idea I had is that anything you would go into, like a cave or anything, I would just make a secondary underground map. That's still really part of the same room. That would just, that would make sense. It could actually exist as a second underground level. But then, then if it really should, then the houses should have the same dimensions. But there's no reason I have to abide by that rule. I could just
Yeah, that doesn't.
lampshade it and have the guy be like, wow, this is way bigger on the inside. Yeah, gotta make it so you can eat these fairies. I also like how the orange head has teeth and is kind of terrifying compared to the green head. The green head's goofy. The orange head is
Yeah, they're both pretty goofy.
a monster. No, that scares you. Grr.
That scares you. You're scared right now.
I also want a puzzle where there's male and female fairies, but they always look like this. Unless you do something to take their light away. You have to
You
find
can see their boobies.
No, you're finding the male fairy, which I want to look like my fairies
You can see
from
their wiener?
Necroskull that are kind of a cuter version of a Metroid or a jellyfish. Yeah, and dong. Yeah, there's a big dick hanging out of a jellyfish. That's my design. I hope that our ELO has dropped significantly from not playing for a while. Because I'm only going to likely have time for one game, so I hope it's a good one.
Yeah, me too.
My match MMR is 2.5 symbol thingies out of 6.
I expected we'd be slightly below average. I'm never going to look at mine. ever.
Yeah, it shows you. It's just on the screen at all times.
Oh, it does?
Yeah.
Where? Don't tell me where.
I mean, you're gonna see it.
I'm looking at it right now. I don't see it. Hold on. Well, I haven't looked at it for too long.
Well, I mean, this game's UI is so obtuse, he may never find it.
Haha, I have 3, I think. Yeah, MMR, I see it. I have 3 things out of 6. I am totally average. It just goes off your KDA though, so if you play aggressively, even if you end up helping your team or doing more damage, then it doesn't really. MMR is always not very helpful for doesn't tell you how good a teammate you are, let's just say that.
Yeah.
Three is below average still.
Yeah, I saw their curve.
There's a curve. Yeah.
Their curve is a little weird. I saw. Oh, I can hide it. I should have hidden it before. So apparently it shows it to everyone, unless you hide it. I wonder if it hides it from the people at the end of the game. How do you see the curve, Dave?
It's on the top left. There's just a bar graph symbol. If you hover over it.
People were right about the concentration of. I mean, they have a somewhat normalized curve, but it's definitely skewed to the.
It's weird. I have a. I don't mean to be shitty or anything. I'm not trying to. I'm just trying to figure out how this works. But I have a double the KDA ratio that you do, and you're higher than me.
I don't know.
Yeah, I was gonna say, have you played more games? But
I've definitely played the most
of
anyone, but so maybe it's just more confident in where I am. I'm sure it also maybe takes into account the, KDA of somebody that you kill or get killed by.
It has to be like wins, right? Like amount of times you get away with the bounty, too, or something. Stuff.
I don't know.
No idea. Play Henry Wimpy Morrison.
Oh god. Alright, is everybody ready? I'm ready.
Let me buy some stuff.
You think they'll ever add new base, like low-level models? Not
Probably not.
Not legendaries.
One of the few ways they have problems with player retention. It's one of the few ways they make money off the player base that they do keep, so I very much doubt it, but
Ready.
Just buying stuff. Give me 1 sec. Now I'm ready.
It could be that our MMR is diminished right now.
They said I looked it up. It does decay. It decays by you not playing.
Yeah, I'd looked that up earlier when we were winning, when we started playing again. Now let's get ready to lose and feel devastated.
I don't really care because there's a new map. That's all I care about. I do want to.
I was just saying, are we sure that it?
I'm gonna be devastated if we don't get the new map. Yeah.
We could just extract right away. But that could take
I imagine.
Just quit? Do you get penalized for quitting?
You do, but I imagine.
Your hero dies if you leave.
Oh, that's right.
I imagine they probably were like, just turn on this map for a while because everyone's going to be doing that anyway. Everyone will just bring in their shit hunters and.
Yeah.
Although, are we?
I don't know. It's still dark and waiting.
This
for
is
the
new.
players.
This is new. We're in a new place.
Is it?
Stanley
Yeah,
Coal
I guess
Company.
it's
Reeves
a little
Quarry.
more volley than the rest of the map.
It's supposed to be much more vertical and have more like verticality is the main thing about it.
Yeah, this is new. Definitely new.
What's my fucking button for, what is it, Q? E? Can't remember what my button is for,
Dark side?
Dark side. There it is.
F.
Are we on the new map?
We are on the
Yeah.
new map.
Turn my lights off. I have to use my phone to turn them off.
Oh, fucking dog. Already.
Oh no, I'm bleeding.
And. Oh my god!
I'm coming.
Oh, there's another dog. Awesome. I'm gonna die.
Got him. Sorry.
Thank you.
Where's Dave?
Here.
Okay.
Alright. Time to heal.
Blood bonds here.
I'm gonna go up for the clue. You guys can have the blood bonds. If there's any left over, I'll come back and grab them.
Well, there isn't. So, beat it. Should I turn down the...
Where's the bee lady? I want to shoot her with my flare pistol.
There's more verticality to this map.
Well, I mean, the first two maps were swamps.
Yeah,
so
there's-
What are you gonna do?
Heartland.
Going for the clue.
Oh, it's over there.
Hi.
Got the clue.
You know, if anyone sees any healing, I need a little
Right
bit.
here. Here.
Thank you.
East, there's some gunfire.
Alright, where do we want to go? We can go to Moses Poultry, Pelican Island Prison. Let's go there.
Can't wait to see those pelicans. Those little rapscallions.
There's supposed to be a lot less water on this map, too, from what I heard.
Be later.
Oh.
Wow, new background.
Fucking hamburglers keep following you guys.
My new background. Is the game not on my screen right now, Goofy King?
Is it fall? Is it fall in the other maps?
Nah, this
No.
one looks more fall-y.
It's autumnal.
We're northern. We're north, going north to DeSalle.
For an explosion.
Yeah, for an island.
Immolator over there.
Okay.
Pretty far. Oh, yeah, shots in
yes.
there. Shots inside there.
So many places to get shot from.
So many friggin' obstacles.
I like this little path though, it's cool. Where the hell is the clue though? Oh, immolator on me. Shit. Oh boy. Heard an explosion.
Oh, fuck.
Healing
Oh,
right here.
God, there's two fire guys on me. What the
bomb him.
hell?
Choke bomb kills him.
Oh my god. What a disaster. I'm going to die.
Fire's on fire now.
Oh Jesus! They exploded that barrel next to you.
It's okay.
How bad are you hurt?
I have one big bar left.
Alright, well, we better get the
Pretty
boss.
bad.
Better kill the boss then.
There are people in here. Sounds like it anyway.
All your others are burned out entirely, Jeff, or you just don't have
Yes,
them?
they're gone. Gone.
That sucks. Alright, well, we'll try to kill the. We have 2 bosses here. We'll try to be a little careful so we can get you
Oh,
some
there's
health.
another fire guy over there.
Alright, well, fuck him. We're gonna ignore him. There's people in here, you think, Dave? Yeah.
It sounded like it.
That does sound like it could be in here.
It's pretty close.
Let me get this clue quick.
It sounded like maybe they're at least on the other side of the place. So.
Try to get up into this area.
Well, it's not in here. Cause I just got a clue. Oh god, another fire guy, Jeff, run! Run!
Oh, they're the ones on the other way. I'm going to die. Again, for real.
Why did you shoot this person? Why? I was standing right next to him. I have dusters.
Oh, that was you. Okay, I thought
I'm missing a burn out too.
Oh, I'm dead. I don't know how that happened.
There's a dog.
Yeah, let's just extract. I assume we'll get the same map again.
That really sucked.
There's a
Yeah.
mess. There's people coming up behind us now, I think.
Yeah, I think we're surrounded. Let's just run away.